Hello, handy viewers such as you are. Welcome to this episode 62 of Flip Flopping Faux. And this wasn't meant to be an episode. I wasn't going to stream this week. I was going to have a little week off. But I still wanted to play some Malifaux, but I wanted to play it off stream. Like a little less pressure. Pressure's not the right word, but you know what I mean. And I had a fantastic game against Jim Dyson, who I think is probably the world's favourite Malifaux opponent. Just a lovely chap. You may have heard him mentioned on a million podcasts, and there's a good reason for that. He got his Wong out. He was playing Wong with Olivia Bernard, Alphonse, Samuel Lacroix, Bo Peep, 2 Swinecursed, and a Gato Bracur. I am trying out the Good Doctor. I want to try and put some reps into a keyword, and that's part of why I wanted to do it off stream, just try and build up some reps. But I'm going to put the video out anyway, because it was a really good fun game. So I was playing Doctor One Morning in Sanitary with the Whisper, the Zombie Chihuahua Hua, a Rogue Necromancy, a Kentore, a Leftovers, Ezekiel, Nurse, and a Little Gasser, and we were playing Raid the Vaults on corner with Ensnare, Sweating Bullets, Let Them Bleed, and Deliver a Message. Oh, and Power Ritual in the pool. Now, there are some mistakes, and that's fine. No one has ever played a 100% clean game of Malifaux. Mistakes I've seen, I mistakenly thought that the Rogue Necromancy was a construct, which, given McMorning put it together, isn't that unreasonable of an assumption. So when I knock a scrap marker off it and then use that scrap marker for an upgrade, which to be fair has quite a big effect on the game, shouldn't have been able to do that. So that's wrong. Equally, the Kentore takes a Reckless at one point. Kentore do not have Reckless. We catch that, but it is a thing. It is there. If you spot other mistakes, please do leave a comment in the doobly-doo. Let me know. That's how we learn. Yeah. Like I said, this wasn't a game I was going to stream. I recorded it because I record most of my games so I can watch them back should I wish to. But this was so much fun. And I did check with Jim first, make sure he was alright with it. Yes. So, enjoy.
A 7, statistically
A 4.
average. Over to you, good sir. I might still play on the clock just to keep things honest.
Oh, for sure. So I see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models, and I have 8 models. So there's no pass tokens for me.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like to do is have Sammy Lacroix activate, drop a ski marker conveniently within 3 of the corner, and then she is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to about there. Over to you.
Everything makes perfect sense. I might activate the Leftovers. And I'm going to Oozing Mass. You played against the Leftovers?
I have not played against leftovers yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's just going to push in that direction.
Give everybody poison.
2, I think.
Mm-hmm. Something good.
Something good like that. Yeah. And then he's just going to go on his merry way. 1, 2, 3. You know what? 4, 5. 4. Yeah, that'll do me. Over to you.
All right.
Oops, that's cool.
I think we are going to go with Olivia Bernard, the lovely assistant. She's going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then slam these barrels.
You within an inch?
Should be. If not,
Yep. Took it. See, there's a model. There's a totem that gained a name. She was just the lovely assistant last time.
yep, she got a name, and that name is Olivia, which is funny. Over to you, because I have at some point in the past I watched a good bit of the Fringe TV show, and Olivia is
Olivia Denham.
the protagonist.
Yes. That was a show that I really enjoyed, right up to the point where it just kind of fell off.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah, but the first season was excellent.
Mm-hmm. John Noble is an amazing actor.
Yes, I have been working my way through the Conjuring movies, which is, I would suggest, like, a good horror movie franchise for people that aren't necessarily into gore.
Mhm.
And can I find a place?
Yeah, it's more psychological and spooky ghost type, right?
Spooky ghosty. And whilst not a religious person myself, I appreciate a horror movie franchise using faith as a story mechanism. That's the Little Gasodon. And there are 9 movies in this, and I'm very impressed how, like, a cameo in movie 2 is a major character in movie 9, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. But yeah, John Noble crops up in that, and his character, though a brief appearance, is suitably John Noble-y and excellent.
All right. Yeah. So Bo Peep's going to walk because of trample through my friends.
Yep.
Make sure I'm not cheating here. I am not cheating. I am going to say that the race is on. It is. Oh my. And I'll do the crow trigger. So everyone here gets a move. 3-inch. The crow trigger that I'm choosing is the one that gives Bo Peep plus 2 inches of movement, and anything she moves through suffers the 1 damage.
Yep.
So Olivia, Swine Cursed number 1.
It's just
Swine
such a
Cursed
useful
number
model for you.
About there-ish. Bo Peep herself is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to go through these 2. They're both going to gain fast and a glowy. Sammy can see bottom 1, so I draw a card because a model was damaged. Discard a card due to hand size. Wong and Alphonse were in range, so Wong 2, 3. Alphonse will go to there. Bo Peep will go reckless. And then get fast. Then she is going to go charge. 1, 2. Okay, can't get them with the stampede this time. So she's going to go here, and she's going to whip Alphonse, who's going to relent. I'm going to build in a mask for Hogwash Slosh. I get it. 4 cards because he's hard to wound. I do hit moderate. However, she's a 2, 2, 3.
Yeah,
so he takes 2 damage. And then I place Alphonse here. And then he gains fast and a glowy. Bo Peep has damaged 2 other models in her turn, so she heals to full. And is done.
Lordy.
Over to you.
Lordy. He's coming. I might go with the nurse. And I'm going to pick up that 7 because 7s are useful. 7s are fine. And I will discard that 2 for a mask. I'm going to seduce the rogue necromancy, which is not a sentence I say often. He will relent.
That is a choice of words.
That is a choice of words. So he's going to gain distractive, have donut, and because the mask, which actually flipped as well, which is nice. Small favor, poison 3. He's going to take an action of my choosing. That action can just be a little walk and go. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Never Necromancy doesn't have wings. Doesn't have flight, despite having wings. I then might give some painkillers to the Centauri, who will. It's tactical, so it doesn't get to relent. It needs a 4. Well, that's a card.
Those are good painkillers.
Yeah. He'll 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use the mask trigger for pulled here or there. So that will move him 3 inches.
Okay.
And oh, that's a surprisingly fast thing. So what else does Nurse want to do? Nurse might just go for a little walk. She's got her two big boys to hide behind. Yeah, it's going to tuck in there. Nervously past the activation. Oh, that's still a clone. Over to you.
I think we go Swine Curse. I'm going to play Cautious, which maybe I shouldn't, but it is corner and you're being cautious, so we're going to... Swine Curse number 2 is going to frighteningly reminder Swine Curse number 1. Ooga booga. And pushes 4 away. We're going to go in a 1, 2, 3, 4 that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to concentrate, and I'm going to interact and drop a scheme marker.
Ooh.
And over to you.
I'm going to go with Ezekiel, who is going to look at the top 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Those are your cards. I'm very sorry.
Oops. Well, we'll just shuffle.
Please shuffle, which actually you won't be mad about. Okay, I am then going to. So that was awful. I don't know why that happened. I am going to cast Zombie Apocalypse, needing a 6. Who knew? And I will summon a zombie into base contact with Zeke. I like so. Obviously mindless. And I'm going to do it again. I enjoyed it so much. There we go. He's going to have some friends. I'm then going to use his bonus. Oh no, I failed. I'll use the built-in trigger. Choose a friendly minus zombie in line of sight after resolving this action. Has failed. Enemy models, blah 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 blah. Then kill the chosen model. So I'm going to kill this minus zombie. When the minus zombie dies, McMorning sees a corpse being moved from the table, and we'll use reduce, reuse, recycle.
Drop the corpse.
To drop a corpse within 2 inches of himself. Boop. And that is Zeke done.
Alrighty. I think I will go with... Oh... Why don't we do a little Wong action? So Wong's first trick is he's going to use Launch into Space. I'm going to remove this scheme marker.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, and that is a tome for the wait. What? Trigger? So during the start phase of next turn, I get to drop 2 friendly scheme markers anywhere in line of sight, not touching terrain. Then all models in pulse 3 of any markers dropped by this action must each take a 14 move duel or 1 damage.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
Then we're going to do a shockwave of Fizzap.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a Fizzap. So I will cheat this in. It is a Fizzap, and I will declare the built-in Cataclysm trigger.
Okie dokie.
So I drop these markers anywhere within
10.
10. There's Shockwave 2.
All off friendlies, isn't it?
Yep, I'll drop it through the window here.
Yep.
Hit these 2. And drop this here to hit them. Everybody is going to fail voluntarily.
Sure.
everyone gets a glowy token. Whoop. And then everyone gets fast if they didn't already have it.
Yep.
And then Sammy draws me a card from somebody.
Excuse me.
We are going to Fazap again with our third action. We'll Cataclysm again. We'll hit the same people. And then we're going to do our tactical action. And we're going to stone for a crow here. So not a tactical, our tactical, the glow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to discard Olivia's. We won't discard any cards. I don't think we need to right now.
Okay.
So stoning for the crow. We hit the TN. So I draw 0 cards because I reduce glowy by 0. Then every model in range gets a glowy token. Bocore's unfortunately not in line of sight of the pulse. Then all friendly models that were Wizz-Bang were in range, heal 1, and get a glowy token. Oh. And Wong is done.
Cool. I think I will activate the good doctor. And let's have a look at his cards, because the Whisper. That works. That works. Okay. I need in that order, that order, that order. Lovely. So, with a giggle, the Doctor is going to charge the Rogue Necromancy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's surprisingly fast.
He is.
So he's going to...
He's probably put some extra digits.
That's it. I played a lot of McMorning in M2E, and I miss the trigger only in name of Abracadabra, which I feel it's a shame it doesn't exist anymore.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. So I'm going to stab the Rogue Necromancy. Stab! The Rogue Necromancy will relent. It will gain poison 2. Boop, boop. Oh, that's the wrong way. Boop, boop. And then with the built-in amputation trigger, I'm going to drop a scrap marker. Kapla. I am then going to desperate plot the Rogue Necromancy. That is a 10. I'll declare the Mask Quick Reflexes trigger to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give the Rogue Necromancy poison 2. Boop, boop. I will push it 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will run over a scrap marker in the process.
Get some mechanical bits.
And I'm gonna give him... Oops, no. Some mechanical arms as a result. When I run over the scrap marker, I'm immediately going to put it back down again.
Okay.
In pretty much exactly the same spot. So I shall just not remove that for the time being. Mm-hmm. Let's add the thing in the app. Metallic Arms goes to the Rogue Necromancy. I'm then going to target the Kentore with my free Desperate Plot from the Quick Reflexes trigger. It needs a 6. That is a 6. Who knew? I will push him 4 inches. But no, that's still clone. I'm getting that very wrong today. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain poison 2. Pop, pop. And also gain some metallic arms. And that is all my metallic arms.
So many arms.
So many arms. I will then, with my bonus action. Oh no, I've got an AP. No, Twisted Genius requires an AP, but that's fine because I charged and then Desperate Plotted twice off 1 AP. So I've got 3 corpse markers within range. I gain a distracted because I'm doing other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to summon a fleshy into... Can I fit through that gap? I think just... What do you reckon?
I think you can fit.
I can think it can fit. So I'm going to go in base-to-base contact with myself.
I'll get a pass token.
You'll get a pass token. I'm going to gain slow. Do I want him to go there? And also, when he's summoned... No, that's a McMorning 1 thing that he'd gain poison to. So I've got plastic surgery. Needs a 7. If I put him there, where would a... that's not bad. So yeah, I'm going to summon Fleshy there. I'm then going to try and plastic surgery, targeting the flesh construct, looking to take stuff from the leftovers. That is sufficient, so I will give the flesh construct the leftovers oozing mass. Clock on you. Oh, I need to remove some corpse markers, one of which
yes.
will one of which does kill the zombie, and he does not drop a marker in the process, so he is deleted by that. And when I remove one of these corpse markers, I'm going to draw a card.
There you go.
And I will discard this too as a result. Clock on you.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Not too dirtily.
Yeah. So you have Chihuahua, Construct, Kentoro, and Rogue Necro?
Yeah.
I think I can afford to go with the Bokor. The Gatro Bokor is going to consolidate power on themselves. Yeah, we do.
Successful.
And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to heal Swine Curse number 2. That does not get it, but that's okay. We'll put this in and declare Healing Burst.
Yep.
So the Swine Cursed heals for 2. Then everyone within pulse 2 of the Swine Cursed heals 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1. The Bokor is going to heal Alphonse. It'll go off. And I'm not going to bother with the healing trigger. He heals 2. And then my third and final action will be to heal other Swine Cursed. That's not sufficient, but that is. He heals for 1, which is sufficient. Bokor is done. Pluck to you.
Cool, we're going to activate the doggy. He is going to walk up to McMorning. I'm going to assist. Remove that they're distracted. And that'll do him, quite frankly. So then at the end of his activation, every model within 2 inches. Boop.
He farts.
Dogs do. Clock on you.
Alright. So I think to keep things simple, I am going to activate Alphonse. And then my boy Alphonse is going to, when he activates, Demolitionist, destroy all destructible terrain within Pulse 1. So that goes away.
Yep.
I'm going to yeet Wong. Wong is going to relent. It goes off.
Yeah, it does.
He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alphonse is then going to use Growth Spurt on himself.
Oh, that's
Needs a
scrap
4.
marker's gone.
He is going to cheat this in and declare Surge. So he is now big.
He's a big boy.
And we're going to use this to indicate
Cover.
that
Look at that.
he is going to walk just 2, 4. He's going to walk to about here. And then he's going to, with his extra inch of reach, toss the Swinehurst, who relents. Since he's now bigger than the Swinehurst.
Yeah, yeah.
Bonk. Just before it stops at the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alphonse is done.
Yeah, that might work. So I'm going to activate the Rogue Necromancy. Yeah, I'll activate the Rogue Necromancy. Why not? I'm going to discard a card. Let's discard that 7 you know about for Ambush. I'm then going to have me a 5-inch walk, which should get me to about there. I'm then going to vomit on your boy.
All right.
So stat 5 versus your movement of 5.
Move 5.
I'm on a 14.
You know, I think, and you are distracted, so
Oh, you do beg your pardon. There we go. That makes all the difference.
So you're at 8. I'm at 8. I will cheat to a 9.
Yeah, crack on. Yeah, that's the Rogue Necromancy done. I forgot about my distracted. Important lesson learned.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go with our Piggy Boy, and Piggy Boy is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at that.
2, 3, 4. Charge right in on Ezekiel.
You get in there?
You know, I don't think I can.
I think there's
Instead, I think what we'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. No. Maraudy pig.
And I'm out.
Clock on me?
Oh, yes.
Clock
Luck on you.
Well, I'm going to activate the Flesh Construct, and let's just push 6 inches. Bloop, and give him bloop, bloop. And that's him done, because I don't think... I could go Reckless. I will go Reckless and have me a walk to there, because I'm just going to heal it at the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Centauri. Can just go to there. He does not need to be. Well, I suppose he could also go Reckless because he's just going to heal it at the end of the turn.
I mean, that is the joy of having both reckless and pseudo regen.
So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everyone done. Stop the clock. So I'm going to select everyone on the board, and I'm going to reduce everyone's poison by 1. Boop. And then the flesh construct will heal 1, and the Centauri will heal 1.
Yeah. And I don't have anything other than Alphonse stops growing. I'm going to reshuffle. I'm going to discard a 5 and keep 2 cards. All back to hand size. Those are cards.
I'm going to shuffle my deck and draw 1 card.
Mm-hmm. So, we are going to do initiative. I have a 6 + 1. You have an 8. I don't think I will contest it. It is your call.
Clock on me while I have a think.
I still have 8. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will keep a pass token. And then during the start phase, actually, we click it on.
Clock on you. Yep.
Actually, no. You pick who goes first, right? You win initiative.
Yeah, I think I will be going first.
All right. So now I have my wait. What happens?
Yes.
So I drop 2 scheme markers, and they're going to come in anywhere in line of sight. And all models impulse 3 of a dropped marker.
Suffer 1 damage. Maybe.
Yeah. So we're going to drop this one.
Oh, that's
I don't think
clever.
I can see him. Okay, that's fine. It's not fine, but, you know, when people ask you if you're fine, you say you're fine, but you're not really fine. I think you put the flesh construct in a great spot. But at least it can hit those friends. And I can drop this to hit. You know, I'll hit Alphonse. So Alphonse will choose to fail.
Yep.
Get a glowy and fast.
Yep.
And then your Flesh Construct and Rogue Necro each have to take a move 14 duel. Do a fleshy first.
So they both need 9s.
Yeah.
Stupid sexy jackdaw. And then the rogue. No. And the rogue will take 1 damage.
Alright. Flesh Construct gains a glowy because he passed a duel that I generated. And then clock back to you for first activation.
So I'm going to activate that flesh construct. I'm going to focus, and then I'm going to charge 1. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Punchy.
20.
Oh. Don't like that.
I will declare quick getaway.
Yeah, you will.
And I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go here, just out of your melee range. But also so I can see through the forest at things like the Centauri.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Well, that's a thing that happened. I think at this point I will reckless. And I'm gonna vomit on Alphonse Leblanc.
You would.
Gobble. I'm on a.
I am garbled.
You're garbled, so
It's hard to wound.
You're hard to wound, so double neg.
Mhm.
Pleased to be taking 1 damage, distracted, and poison 1.
And then it's what, double blast or?
No, not on a week.
Got it. Okay.
No blasts on a week.
He is sad.
Sadly.
But
that is the fleshy done.
that is the fleshy done. Okay. So I think this is a great time for Olivia Bernard to go. And what she's going to do is she's going to assist Alphonse. He's not on distracted anymore.
Yep.
She is going to. I think he can just handle having a pip of poison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll go up here. She is going to interact again. Drop a scheme marker here.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to set charges.
Gotcha.
So what happens now is
Explode.
if you end a move in base contact with a scheme or scrap within 6 of Olivia,
Mm-hmm.
it explodes.
Yep.
And every enemy within 3 of the marker suffers 2 damage. So
Gotcha.
that is going to be Olivia.
I'm going to activate Zeke. Zeke is going to look at the top 3 cards of his deck and put them back. Thusly, he is going to summon a zombie. Who knew? He is going to summon a zombie. I mean, what are the chances? He is going to do his bonus. Oh, I failed. And I will kill a mindless zombie. When McMorning sees the zombie die, he will drop a corpse marker within 2 inches of himself. Over to you. The little corpse engine that could.
Yeah.
All these people like, hire a zombie, attack it 3 times, give it poison, make it. No, just.
Zombie. I think this is a good time for Bo Peep to go. Yeah, why not? No. If anything, this is an opportunity for Sammy to go. Sammy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to try and jinx your zombie.
Yep.
Are they terrifying?
They're not.
Alright, so that's going to be a 14 on your willpower.
I'm on a 9.
A 9, you say?
Yeah, I will not be cheating.
I'm going to lower my glowy by 1 to declare drain magic.
Okay.
So 3 cards take the worst because of accuracy and are wound from you.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, 1 damage, and please discard a card.
I will discard this 7.
I will draw a card, and I will discard this card. And then Sammy is going to do that again. Jinx. And you gain injured because of
Yes, I do.
the thing.
Yep.
That is going to be a 17.
That is an 8 from me. So have your straight flip,
17
sir.
8. Straight to a negative because hard to wound.
Yep.
I would declare Glimpse the Void.
Yeah, fair. Why would you not?
Take one more, another injured, and then a willpower 14 duel.
Get in the bin. Off he goes.
Boop. And Sammy is done. Sammy damaged another model during her activation, so she heals one from Bo Peep.
There you go.
Clock to you.
Thank you, thank you. Thinky. Yeah, I'm going to activate the Rogue Necromancy. The Rogue Necromancy is going to walk to there. It's then going to vomit on Alphonse. Versus your movement of 5. Is that... Oh, no. There we go.
How much do I care? I care enough. I'll go to 11.
Your total is 11, so I need to be on...
A 17 would be negative with hard to wound.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's even... Yeah, because it's hard to wound. It's hard to get to a straight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll stick where I am. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. You're beating me. I'm going to throw
Still
this.
without choice.
I'm going to throw this in. So that will be a neg flip goes to a double neg because it's hard to wound. Please take 1 damage, 1 poison, 1 distracted. Yeah.
We do.
Over you.
Ugh. So I think I want to go with Bo Peep. Bo Peep is going to start by doing her The Race is On. Make sure I have this right. Yeah. Needs 7. Hits a 7. And I'll declare the road. I always call it the trigger. The full contact trigger. So I'll 1, 2, 3. Go like there. This one cursed will go 1, 2, 3. Bow core will go 1, 2, 3. Bo Peep will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will ping Sammy and the Bokor. Sammy will draw a card. Bo Peep has damaged 2 other models. She is going to go Reckless for fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she's going to charge. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to double check Wong's thing. Enemy models don't get triggers. So she's going to build in Hogwash Slosh. Wong roll relent. I hit.
Efficient.
I do moderate damage again for 2. And then Wong is placed here. Bo Peep will heal to full and be done. Clock to you.
Thanking you. I think it's time for the leftovers. The leftovers will... Using mash and then charge Wong. I will remind you of the new rule, Futile Struggle, which means that Wong may only be removed from base-to-base contact with the leftovers model via the medium of the disengage action.
Okay.
Which is a new rule to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I will punch him in his face.
Wong is at, I want to say, 11.
What's your defense?
6. And you cannot declare triggers in opposed duels with him.
Oh, okay. That's worth knowing. So you're currently on an 11.
Yeah.
I will go to an 18.
18. I will go up to a 14 to put you on negative twist.
Cool. Please take 2 damage. And I will not declare a trigger.
Yes.
I will then use my bonus action lecture notes versus your willpower. That's a 17.
Wong is at a 15.
Please gain stunned.
Do I want to though?
I don't imagine.
I will go to 18.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
That's the leftovers done. You can just go sit there. It's kind of his thing. Go be a big blobby boy.
Yeah, he is. But that's okay. I think I would like to go with the Gatro Bokor. Gatro Bokor's first trick is going to be doing Protected Spirits, needing a 5. That is not a 5, but I will cheat this in with the Surge trigger to draw a card and put Shielded on all my friends. Then I am going to Healing Energy Alphonse. I said I'm going to Healing Energy Alphonse. Healing him for 2 with the Healing Burst trigger, which heals nobody who's injured. And then I'm going to heal Sammy. And this time I'll lower my Glowy by 1 for the Healing Burst trigger on her. Sammy heals 2, and I heal 1 myself. So 2 heals, my bonus, and I'm going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bokor is done.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Doctor, who at the start of activation will look at the top 3 cards of his deck. Look at me remembering shit.
I am proud of you.
Okay. So action number 1 is I'm gonna summon a flesh construct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should really put my cards back. Wait, no. Yes. So I'm going to pick up 3 corpse markers, including the zombie, because I'm treating it as a marker. It doesn't drop a marker when it dies. I will, however, draw a card for doing so. I will gain distracted. My zombie will gain slow. You will gain a pass token.
Hey.
I am then going to move to there. I am going to desperate plot the zombie that I just summoned. Getting the mask trigger to do it again. So he's going to gain poison 2. Boop, boop, and be pushed 4 inches. And he can go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit of backline protection. I'm then going to do it again on the leftovers. Actually, when one of those corpses was dropped, I could have dropped another corpse, couldn't I?
You could have, yes.
Are you happy for me to slap a
You may.
an extra legs on that there zombie number 2?
Yeah.
Thank you, very gracious of you. He can have some extra legs. I should also summon the first constructor. There we go. First constructor 2, extra legs. Why has that not worked? I love this app, but every now and again. With the bonus one, I'm going to target the leftovers. That is sufficient. I'm going to push him. He's going to gain 2 poison. I'm going to eat that scheme marker. That he's under. And give him a spare head.
Nice.
Yep, that has worked. So let's clone you. Stick you over there. So I have summoned, I have walked, I have desperate plotted. That feels probably all the morning is going to get done. Not that that was not an insubstantial amount of stuff.
Pretty good stuff.
Oh, do beg your pardon. When hidden bomb. Oh no, I can't declare a trigger on the second one, so there's no hidden bombs on the leftovers. Do I want to do any kind of plastic surgery? I don't think I'll do. I'll pass the clock. I succeed my time, sir.
All right. I will activate Swine Curse the Second, who's going to scare Alphonse. He is scared. 1, 2, 3. To there.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we charge.
Yep. I'm a terrifying 11.
I passed the terrifying.
Cool. I am defense 5 because of my metallic bits.
Yeah, I'll spend focus.
Ooh.
That is going to be an 18 with onslaught.
18 with onslaughts, you're saying? I'm going to go to 19.
You do. And that'll be Swine Curse done.
I'm going to go with the second zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Who has extra legs, so he is nippy.
Yeah.
Move 7, lordy. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and indeed 7, and then I'm going to charge Swinecast number 1. And you have a no-inch winky, don't you?
That, we don't have to be shaman, but yes.
I have got a shaman in my crew. You're right.
Right, defense 6.
Stat 6 on defense 6. I'm on that many numbers.
You got me.
I get you. So that's a neg for you. Hard to wound.
That is a good question. It's been a minute since I've played them.
Yeah.
They are not.
Cool. So that's a
single negative.
That's a single negative. I've got charge 3 extra legs, so that is a straight flip. Please take 5 damage.
I will spend my glow weave with infused body, and 3 of it to take 2 damage.
Wow. How much?
It's super shield.
How much glowy can you spend?
As many glowy as I want.
Wow.
I cannot reduce damage to 0.
Well, I knocked a whole chunk of glowy off with the summoned model.
You did.
And then I'm gonna go reckless, and I'm gonna punch you again.
I'm gonna dodge out of the way. I've got 11.
You've got 11. I am gonna say 15.
A 15. I think what we're going to do
I'm
here
an idiot.
is...
I'm an absolute idiot. Could have activated the nurse and picked that red Joker straight back up.
I'll go to a 17.
Cool. Clock to you, sir.
All right. I am going to actually activate Alphonse. Alphonse is going to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is going to get big. He gets big. He's going to spend a glowy to add surge to his get big to draw a card.
Nice.
He is going to declare a charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About here. He's going to try and punch the leftovers. I am distracted. I will spend a stone to get a plus flip beyond a straight flip.
Cool. Well, I'm on a 6.
That is a 9.
Yep. Neg flip, hard to wound on top.
I have gentle giant, so I'll declare that. Neg flip. Here we go.
Double neg.
That'll be.
I'm hard
I'm
to
sorry?
wound. You're right. Neg flip from the duel, hard to wound makes it a double.
Yep. So 3 damage.
Pow.
Then I require all enemies within pulse 4 of me to take a willpower 14 duel or push 2 inches towards me.
Remarkably, the leftovers is willpower 7.
Yes,
because it has 2 heads.
Mm-hmm.
So, what order would you like these duels in?
Let's do Necro first.
So, what was the target number?
14 willpower.
That seems high. I need a 12. No, that can't be right. Well, that's a 7, and I'm not cheating. So,
all right.
Make it with your
pushes. So you push 2 inches towards me.
And then the leftovers.
Because I'm going to give you a hug. 1, 2.
And the leftovers also fails.
Leftovers is going to go 1, 2.
Yep.
And then
Wong is no longer futilely struggled.
Yes.
But Alphonse is.
Then I think what Alphonse would like to do, because he walked, he grew, he charged, he has one more action. I think that action is going to be do I do that or do I do that? I do one of those things. I am going to try punching the rogue necromancy.
Terrifying.
Am I going to do that? You are terrifying. I don't like that. I'll punch leftovers.
Okay. Nope.
I won't punch leftovers. Alphonse is done. Over to you. But he big.
I'm going to go with a nurse. I'm going to pick up that 13 and discard this black joker.
Ah, but now you don't have any suits built in.
But I do have a 13. I have no idea what I'm doing with it beyond that. It's kind of like, yeah, this seems good.
Don't forget about fast quick cure.
Yeah, quick cure is pretty good. Pretty good. So I am gonna walk to there. I'm gonna assist the good doctor. Remove that there, distracted. And then I'll game fast.
Very nice.
Gonna go over there. Actually, before I go over there, boop. I'm very conscious that Wong's not been, and I'm slowly grouping up. I'm gonna walk to there, and I'm gonna give the leftovers a bottle of painkillers, needing 6. Yeah, that worked. I will heal for 2.
Seems good.
And I will use the built-in trigger to also gain poison 2.
Alrighty.
Clock on you.
Well, now is a great time to go with Wong.
Yeah.
Wong is going to fizzap.
Yeah.
I said Wong is going to fizzap.
Kind of why I wanted
He's
them
going to
stunned.
choose Cataclysm.
Yep. Yep, that's fair.
And he's going to drop it so that it hits McMorning, Nurse, Leftovers, and Necro.
Yeah.
The ones hitting Leftovers and Necro are centered on Alphonse.
So they're 1 harder.
So they're actually 2 harder.
2 harder. Oh, bless you. What order would you like me to do things?
I would like you to please do McMorning, then Nurse, then Rogue, then Leftovers,
Cool.
please.
So for McMorning and Nurse, what is my target number?
Your target number is 13 move.
McMorning passes. The Nurse passes. So they're both getting glowy tokens. I'll come to...
They both do.
So you've got that. And what is the Leftovers and Rogue and Necromancy's
Their
target
target number is going to be move 15.
Yeah, that's much harder. So the Leftovers fails, takes 2 damage.
Yep.
And the Rogue Necromancy also fails, takes 2 damage.
Takes 2 damage.
Cool.
Very good. Wong is going to use the glow. I'm going to lower Bo Peep's glowy by 1, and Alphonse's will lower by...
Do it.
5.
Yeah. Draw 3 cards.
4, and Nurse's by 1. So it's a total of 6 lowered, so I'll draw 3 cards. And I'll stone for a crow. And I flip a crow. I declare the glow. So I'll draw 3 cards. Then all models in Pulse 6 of me gain a glowy. And then friendly Wizz-Bang in range gain a glowy and heal 1.
Nice.
Then we're going to use... we're going to shock Fizzap again. We get it. And once more, we're going to do this to Alphonse. Remember, he has a shielded, so I'll take the shielded off. And hit it where it hits McMorning again. And Nurse. Same order as before, please.
So, McMorning...
And Nurse need a 13 move.
They're both fine.
Okay, so they both get another glowy.
And then the Leftovers is fine. The rogue is not fine.
Okay, rogue takes 2. And then last action, I will zap a third and final time. Declare Cataclysm.
Mm-hmm.
And same order, same people.
McMorning is fine. The nurse. 13.
Move 13.
So she'll take some damage.
She takes 4 damage. She takes 2 damage plus 1 for each glowy she has.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot.
And then she loses her glowy.
Yep. The leftovers is fine, and the rogue necromancy is not fine, and we'll take 2
Takes 2. And Wong has dealt damage to at least 2 other models, so he heals 2 from Bo Peep.
Nice.
He's done. Over to you.
Cool. I'm gonna go with the dog. He's gonna move to there. You can see the rogue necromancy. I will blood poison the rogue necromancy, needing a 5. That is a 4.
Yep.
So I'm unfortunately gonna have to do not discard 2 cards. I'm gonna cheat that in, and I'm gonna heal the rogue necromancy 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reduce my poison
goes down to 1. Okay.
I still have an AP.
All right. I think then
I still have an
just
AP.
Because that's a bonus. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'm gonna hide behind this rock.
That makes sense.
Clock on you, sir.
All right. Swine Curse is my last model. He's going to Heroic Intervention onto the Vombi. Heroic Intervention requires a 5. So we'll put that in. I push into base with you.
Mm-hmm.
No one pushes away. And then I punch you.
Alright, cool.
That is a 15.
13.
I'll declare tear off a bite to heal 2.
Yep.
15.
13. Double
You're not cheating that sweet 13 in your hand?
I'm gonna keep that.
Okay. That'll be weak of 2.
Cool. You gain poison.
And then I'm going to punch you a second time.
1 high.
I'm at a 12
13.
with Rampage.
13.
Um,
I'm lying. I am lying because I do not have a defensive 6. I'm at an 11. I think I will use that 13.
Okay. So you're at what?
16. 13 plus 4, 17.
I'll go to an 18.
Okay. But no
So 3 take.
rampage.
The worst, and then I push through you, and then you'll take a test or suffer damage.
Okay.
That'll be 2 damage. I'll get a poison.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you take a move 13 duel or 1 damage.
Stupid sexy jackdaw.
Cool. I have activated everything. Clock to you. Board to you.
I'm gonna go with a little gasser. So I could go to there and fart on you at the end of my activation. But that puts you on poison 3. Is there a better way I could place that? No, I don't think there was. Because it'd be nice to also get the Vombi, but I think I'm too far away. So I'm going to fly to there. I'm going to pull my finger. Gain a poison.
Okay.
And then at the end of my activation, gain a poison.
Right.
I'm going to go with the Centauri, who is... not reckless. So when I went reckless last turn, totally cheated.
Oh. Well, we'll say your first action gets you where you are now.
I could have ride with me to get there.
There you go.
If so, I could.
Well, you rode with yourself. There you go.
Yeah. I'm going to move a little bit,
Drop a marker.
drop a marker, and then I'm gonna ride with me. No, I'm not. So I'm there. And that, I believe, is turn.
Yeah.
So
I take some poison damage.
So the swine coast is going to take 2.
I'm going to elect to lower my glowy by 1 to take 1 damage from poison. Other loses shielded. Alphonse takes 1 from poison. Wong has no poison. Sammy's shielded falls off. And you have some healing.
Yeah.
I have 3 models within 2 of this marker.
Yeah, you've absolutely got this right. I was hoping to bring the Centauri down to this one.
Yeah.
But I cheated my card for the zombie, which was a mistake.
That was the O moment.
Yeah. No, the big O moment was when I cheated the Red Joker to survive, and then you passed activation, and I could have just gone with the nurse and picked the Red Joker straight back up.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah,
Cool.
I'm not scoring the strat. Do you have any schemes?
I don't reveal any schemes.
I'm gonna reveal Power Ritual.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, shocked and appalled.
I will discard 2 4s.
And let me have a quick look. No, I got nothing else to declare. I had to do some mental arithmetic. I'm going to shuffle my deck. I am going to draw me a hand. And I want initiative, so I get to choose. And I think, seeing as I've not used a stone yet, I'm going to use a stone.
There you go. I do find, from what I've seen against him, when I've played against him, McMorning 2 doesn't use a ton of stones.
No.
Because you got a lot of enforcers, but not a lot of henchmen that are in the front lines.
Yeah. And that's... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like the opposite of Outcasts, where a lot of your frontline models are stone users.
Yeah. You also have good minions, and Outcasts have good minions, but they don't have good damage-dealing minions.
Yeah. There's useful peeps.
I am not going to stone.
No.
Initiative.
Well, I think I won that.
Well, I mean, if you want to.
Now the question is, clock on me, absolutely.
Yep.
Do I go with the zombie and try and put some damage into yes, thank you. Into the swine coast? Or do I go with the nurse and pick up that Red Joker?
Good questions.
And I think, realistically, I go with the nurse because that red joker is very valuable.
That is a very valuable card. It is true.
But the other question is, what suits do I want from her? What's Wong's willpower?
Willpower 5.
Willpower 5, okay.
He doesn't have much willpower after being controlled by the 3 demon bag and all that.
That does make sense. All right, I'm going to discard this 7. I'm going to pick up that red joker.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave it like that as some kind of ominous threat.
Ooh.
In Guild Ball, like your captains have many of them, not all of them, many of them have a legendary play.
Right, like a feat kind of.
Yeah, exactly the same as a feat. And my preferred captain of choice was Obulus, who was essentially Zoraida, and I played Zoraida all through M2E, so I just transferred straight onto Obulus. His legendary play just steals all of the opposing team's momentum, and momentum is a resource that you generate by doing cool things, and you need it to power certain abilities. And I always found that the best part about that ability was not using it and just leaving it there unused. And people were like, oh, cool, I've generated 6 momentum. Fuck, I have to use it immediately. Otherwise, Obulus is just going to take it all. It was great because it was just like, here is an ability I can do that's just going to hang over the battlefield, which for like the puppet master ferryman character, it was very, very applicable. Brief history of another game that we don't play aside. I don't want to charging Alphonse could be funny. So I'm pretty dead. Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to bottle of painkillers, the leftovers. That is successful. What's true do I want? 4 poison's not an awful place to be. So I'll leave him on that, and I will use the pulled here and there trigger from that 10. So he will heal 2. And I will have me a 3-inch push. I'm then going to go hide over here, frankly.
Why are you running?
Say again?
Why are you running?
Because there's like a giant fight of circus carnival gremlins. That is the nurse done.
So.
And there's a big wall that I can hide behind.
That is true. These are true statements. However, I think that this would be a fun time to tax your hand because you have such a scenario. So we are going to go with Wong. And Wong's going to start by blasting. So anyway, I started blasting. For Zap with Cataclysm.
Yep.
We're going to throw this one here to hit the Chihuahua.
Boo.
We're going to hit Alphonse and blast onto Rogue Necro and the leftovers.
Yep.
Let's do Chihuahua, McMorning, Necro, leftovers, please.
So the top target number is 13?
Yep.
So the dog needs an 8. Look at that. Gains a glowy. I'll let you do the glowies if that's okay.
Yeah.
McMorning needs... He's fine. And then leftovers... Was leftovers next or rogue next?
Rogue next. Excuse me.
He's surprisingly fine, but I'm burning through all my good cards. There we go.
Very good.
Glowy for everyone.
Wong's going to do it again. He gets it. This time, though, I'm going to drop the up top to hit those two. And I'm going to throw a second one.
You're good
here,
damaging
so
Alphonse.
Yeah.
Zombie Chihuahua is going to take 2 damage.
He takes 3 because he has a glowy, so he dies.
Oh, my poor boy. My poor boy. Blap. Morning is fine, but I have like no spheres left. Rogue or leftovers?
Rogue, please.
It's fine. Leftovers. What was the target number? 13?
13 because I'm not bouncing off of Alphonse.
Yeah, so I need a movement 5, so I need an 8.
8.
That is worth cheating because he's on glowy 4.
Wong is going to do one more Fazap. And we're going to cheat this into here. We are going to drop 1 to hit these 2 friends. And we're going to drop 1 down here to hit these 2 friends.
Okay.
McMorning, then leftovers, please.
McMorning says... So his movement's 6. The target number is 13. So I need a 7. I need a 7. That is worth a cheat.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the leftovers... How much damage did he take? 7?
He'll take 7 damage.
I'll take 7 damage.
All right.
And lose all my glowy.
Yep. And then Olivia and Bokor will each take 1. They'll gain glowy and fast. Sammy will draw a card because of petty illusions. And then Wong is going to use the glow. Stone for a crow. I'm going to lower glowy off of Bo Peep by 1 and 1 off of Alphonse to draw a single card after this. I hit the crow. Everyone in 6 gets a glowy. And then I've drawn my card. And then, actually, no, I haven't drawn my card, have I? No, I haven't. So I draw my card, discard that. Alphonse heals 1, gets a glowy. He shouldn't have a distracted anymore, because I don't think you gave him one after the fact.
Makes sense. Yep.
That is Wong. Wong has damaged at least 2 other models, so he heals 2. Over to you.
I think it's Rogue Necromancy time.
That makes sense.
And I'm going to charge Alphonse.
Okay.
You're not terrifying or anything like that.
He is not.
You've got, and I'm guessing you actually have an engagement zone, so I can't pig you.
That's right. He has a 1-inch engage.
Yeah.
Huge fist.
Huge fist. Right. Let's punch you in your face. 6 paws.
That is going to be a 18.
That's an 18. I'm on a 17. I'm going to shoot that red joker.
Okay.
And I will... Let's go. What's your total?
18. Hard to wound.
So double neg. So having puncture does nothing at this point. I don't think I want the pouncing strike because I know where I can place and still be engaging Alphonse to keep going. So let's go with a crow for infect.
Seems good.
Double neg. Is that where we're settled?
Yes.
Please take 3 damage and 1 poison.
I will lower my glory by 2 and take 1 damage and gain a poison.
Cool. I'm gonna do it again.
We got a 12 over here.
I got a 15 with infect.
12 to 15.
Neg, double neg.
Another double negative. Go ahead.
Please take 3 damage and 1 poison.
I'm going to lower my glowy by 2 and stone to prevent and take none.
I'm going to discard a card. When I discard a card, I'm going to gain 2 poison.
Yep.
And I'm going to flurry. Because I have my metallic arms. I'm 18 of puncture.
13 to 18 with puncture. Puncture and hard to wound cancel each other out.
Neg flip.
So it'll be a single negative.
Please take 3 damage.
I will lower glowy by 2 and take 1.
That is the Rogue Necromancy done, because I don't think ambushing...
You cannot, you are engaged. Ambush says
Oh,
non-engaged.
no, if this model is not engaged. Yeah. I mean, I can still discard the card for...
You can, yes.
Which would get me my fading. But I'm not going to. Clock on you.
All right. Alphonse is going to go. Alphonse is going to punch the leftovers.
Cool.
I will give you this. That's 11.
The leftovers has a spare head. He does not have metallic arms, so I'm on a 10. Have your double neg.
Double neg with Gentle Giant. Please take 3 damage.
So I'm going to die, but before I do, I'm going to split in half.
Yep.
So, and
one of them, I think, gets your upgrade, right? Or do the upgrades fall off?
When you replace, upgrades fall away.
Okay.
Which is a lesson my local Arcanist player learned when he put Soulstone Cash on a Korathi Duet. I don't think there was a way of... Because I have to be in base to base. I don't think there's a way of having bisection 1 be within 2 inches of the raid marker. So I won't worry about it. Cool, crack on.
Now everyone in Pulse 4 of me has to take a Willpower 14 duel or push 2 inches towards me. Because of my mask trigger.
Cool. How would you?
Go
well, the last
Necro.
the last thing that would happen is the models are removed, so the demise happens at the end, so they're not part of this.
Okay, just do it for the Rogue Necro.
Is that right? I'm not sure.
Well, I think you're correct.
I think I've passed. I forget your target number, but I got a 12. So.
Yep. Then what we're going to do is Alphonse is going to attack by section number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in range, so I'm going to get big. I get big. Then I punch by section number 1.
Cool. And defense 4.
Got an 8.
7.
8 to 7.
Oh, by the way, let me just check one thing. Gain a poison, bloated stench. When you punch the leftovers, you will have gained a poison.
Okay. Yep. So we're punching you now.
Yes. Yep. I'm on a 7.
And I have Sweeping Strike.
Don't like that. What were you on before? So yeah, I've missed my opportunity to cheat. Yeah, crack on.
So 3 take the worst. Do weak of 3. So
the bisection.
We'll blast onto the other bisection. Yep.
For how much?
1.
Yep.
And then that attack gives me a poison because you're the same thingy.
Yeah. I've still got bloated stench.
And I'm just double checking. Last bites do count, but if I can clear them out, that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
they're all significant, and they're replaces, not summons. So this is kind of why I was thinking of them, just like sitting them on a marker.
Yeah, last action, I'm going to punch bisection number 2.
Yep. I'm on a 13. No one is more surprised by this than me.
I am actually going to go. Your defense is 4, so the highest you can go to is a 13 or 17.
Yes.
So I'm going to go to a 17.
Okay.
And I'm going to lower my glowy by 1 to bake in the tome.
Very nice. That was your last glowy?
Yep. So 4 take the worst.
Black Joker.
Week of 3.
Week of 3, and this is
And then
bisection.
blast 1 onto the other bisection.
So, very cool. Very cool.
Just tear apart the last bite. Or the leftovers.
Bisection. Poison.
If you insist.
I do insist. So I'm going to put 1 there. Because these are all significant boys. And these are replaces, so you will not gain summons.
Yes.
Which, that's significant. I had not considered that in terms of just like pure activation control. I was like, oh, I don't want to be in the cactus, but it's not got a hazardous thing on it, so that's fine.
Okay. At the end of Alphonse's activation, he's damaged at least 2 other models. He heals 2.
Putting him on
6. Over to you.
And his total is 9? Is that right?
Yes, he's a 9 wound henchman at 9 cost.
I'm just going to move your growth. Can you move your growth spurt label just to the bottom rather than the top? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Who have you got left to go? Bo Peep and then like the support people apart from the Swine Cursed. So, yeah, still a fair old chunk. I got so many models. So we can kill these guys in the app. And let's add Bob. 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 Is that Swine Cursed on full health?
Full health, yes.
Cool. That's good to know. Okay. I'm going to go with last bite number 4. Oh, that's hilarious. 2 Insurer. Until the end phase, enemy models within range cannot take the interact action and are ignored for the purposes of schemes and strategies.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So they can just lock down that bit and be like, you guys don't count. I like that. I like that a lot. I got a whole bunch of nonsense and I don't know what order to do it in. That's kind of where I'm at. Bo Peeps move 6?
Move 5, actually.
Okay.
I think. No, she's move 6,
Yeah,
excuse
that
me.
makes sense. That makes much more sense. I got a bit of option paralysis going on. So I'm going to go with last bite number 4. I am going to Oozing Mass to there, giving Wong and Sorry, you need to make some TN12 movement duels or gain poison 2.
You have an order you want me to do them in?
Wong Peep.
Peep's fine. Wong isn't. Wong has poison.
2. Poison 2. There we go. Got back on me. I will then. Let's have a quick look at your stats. Have we got a particularly. I'm going to vomit on the Gatrobot core. Versus your move. I've got a stupid sex ejector taking me to 17.
17? I don't like that. Because I move 5. So I will also go to an 18.
Cool. That is the last bite done. Clock on you.
Okay.
No bonus actions for a 2-point model.
Yeah. Which is valid.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go with. Excuse me. Having a think.
I have no idea
What
what
I
I'm
think
doing.
makes sense to me is. I'm going to go with Bo Peep. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to charge 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to about here.
Yep.
She's going to stampede.
100%.
Do 1 damage to both those last bites.
Yep.
She's going to attack this last bite.
Cool.
Building in Crow for Rampage.
Don't like the sound of
I have a
that.
14 against your defense.
I have a 6. Yeah, crack on.
14 to 6 is a street flip.
Yep.
That is 2 damage.
Please take a poison.
And you are dead, which means I don't get to do my rampage. That's fine. I will go reckless and do my bonus act. My crowd goes wild action, needing a 7. Is it a 7? Yes, it is. Cheat for that to go off. Declare the trigger. Not pork roast rodeo. Full contact. Always. I'm going to just move Alphonse to there. Wong is going to push to like here. I'm going to push 5. 1. To here, clipping both last bites to do 1 damage to each of them, killing them.
Poison for whichever one you punched.
These are not punches. These are just
things? Gotcha.
It's as a tactical action. When I pass through you, you suffer a damage.
Gotcha.
And not perverted. Blow essentially a melee action. This is not a melee action.
Gotcha.
And then she's done. She heals 2 because 2 other models were damaged during her activation. Over to you.
Well, boo. I lost all my last bites.
You have 1 last bite left.
I do have 1 last bite left. What a cool model design.
It is neat. Unfortunately, when they die right next to each other.
Yeah, you can do shit like that. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but then again, that's literally Wong's thing is AOE damage, so
shouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I mean it's absorbed now 8, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 22 plus your healing's worth of wounds.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with McMorning. So let's whisper. I don't like it, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to plastic surgery, targeting myself, taking the rogue necromancy's attack. I need a 7. There we go. And I will have savage bite on the good doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I will then charge Bo Peep. She's right there, my dude. Womp. To there. I'm going to stone for a mask, and then I'm going to punch her.
No. 17 on Bo Peep.
18 on Doctor.
You got it.
17, so you're not hard to wound or anything like that?
No.
So, neg flip.
Yeah.
Please take 3 damage.
I will spend a stone to take 1 damage.
I'm going to place there in base-to-base contact with Alphonse, and I will have my free attack from Pouncing Strike.
Alphonse is at a 15 because he's big now. So he's minus 1
actually,
defense.
Yeah, let's do that. 17.
Yep, you got it.
So 17 neg flip, hard to wound, double neg.
Yeah.
Please take 3 damage.
I will throw my last stone. I'll take 1.
Second AP. I'm going to punch Alphonse. I'm going to stone for a mask.
16.
I will see you at 16.
You will. Or take the worst.
No damage.
Yep.
I will still, however, have my mask in place in the base contact with Bo.
Mm-hmm.
And punch her for free.
She's at a 7.
I'm at 16.
You got her.
16 to 7 neg flip?
Straight flip.
Straight flip. Please take 3 damage.
Okay.
I will punch Bo again with my third and final AP. I'm going to stone for a mask. Oh, titty biscuits. Ooh. What are you on?
I'm on 19.
I'm on 19.
Yep.
So, please take 3 damage. I'm going to put the good doctor there, and then I'm going to have a free punch on Alphonse. I'm on a 19.
All right. You have 19. I have a 10, which would be straight to a negative with hard to wound. Can't get much better than that.
3 damage.
All right.
I did a lot of damage.
You did. I think you hit severe a lot of times.
I hit for the hitting.
To hits. Sorry,
Yeah,
excuse
yeah,
me, to hits.
yeah.
Because you hit 6 attacks, yeah.
Yeah. I got 6
That
attacks.
was Lady J levels of attacks.
That was insane. Clock on
Mhm.
you.
In the membrane.
I haven't summoned, but I'm okay. I'm okay doing that.
Yeah. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is keep in mind that points are prizes.
Mm.
And while the Kentoroi has metallic arms, does not have metallic legs. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to go with Swine Cursed up top left, who's not currently engaged.
Nope.
He's going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to make a scheme marker entirely under his base.
Yeah, yep, fair.
He's done. Over to you.
These are all excellent questions. I'm going to go with the buried Vombi. Where would you like him to appear?
The buried Vombi can go up here.
Okay. He's going to drop a scheme marker.
Okay.
Because, you know.
I mean, that is
can.
what I expected him to do. Yeah.
He can, so why not? And then he's going to piss off and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go reckless. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do him, yeah. Good Ubu.
I think what we want to do is... Yeah, this is a good time to bow core. The bow core is going to consolidate power towards Alphonse Adieu. And then we're going to heal Alphonse.
All this healing.
Nope, we're going to heal Alphonse.
You just cheated the Black Joker?
Heal. No, I flipped the Black Joker on my first heal.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Hit this. I'm not going to declare the trigger because Bo Peep's not in 2, and your stuff is.
Yep, I'd benefit from it.
Healing Alphonse for 2.
Cool.
And then fast, I will heal Alphonse again. We'll live with it. Bokor's done.
I'm
Clock to you.
I'm going to go with T'other Vombi,
Mm-hmm.
who has extra legs.
Yeah.
So you're in charge range.
Yeah.
So splat.
I say the nay.
When I could have used the upgrade on the leftovers to reduce damage. Never mind.
Oops.
Never mind. This is how we learn. Punchy punchy. 18 with puncture.
14. Go ahead.
So neg flip because of you're not hard to wound, are you?
I don't think.
No, we had this conversation last time.
Yeah.
So neg flip goes to straight.
Yeah.
Oh, please take 6 damage.
I will lower my glowy by 1 and take 5.
Cool. I'm going to focus and pass the turn.
Interesting. I wonder what's going on there. As they say in Minecraft. Olivia is going to declare a charge to here. She's going to smack the last bite.
I mean, cruel and unusual.
She is.
I'm at a surprising 15.
It's all right. We're going to concentrate. We're going to spend the focus to toss sparklers at Alphonse, who relents, to get around the concealing from the forest. I need a 6 for this to go off.
You're still on an egg, even though he relents.
Well, spending focus to get around the negative.
Spending focus. Sorry, I missed that bit.
Yep.
I missed that bit.
I'm gonna cheat this for it to go off because I need something to happen.
Yep. Getting rid of that.
I reduce the poison to 0. I give him burning and a glowy.
Yep.
And then I'm fast, so I will spend an action to assist Alphonse.
To remove.
He is no longer on fire.
That's very clever. I enjoyed.
And that's Olivia.
I did enjoy.
Over to you.
I'm gonna go with a little gasser. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'm out activating you, and he could potentially be charged by dude. I'm going to go
Or
with
do the
Ezekiel.
heroes?
I'm going to go with Ezekiel. Let's have a look at the top 3 cards.
Yeah. What do those cards say?
What do they say? That's what they say. How useful that is, we can find out. Do I just want to summon a bunch of zombies? I mean, it's not a terrible idea. The other thing would be to start removing your ski markers at range. But that would require some moving. So I'd have to climb up on that rock. And then I'm height 1, so I wouldn't be able to see over the wall. Let's just summon some zombies. That's what I'm here for. Zombie! Yes. Zombie! Yes.
Zombie.
Nicodem did nothing wrong.
He did plenty wrong. Most of what he did was try to formulate a plan with McMorning and Seamus as conspirators and expect it to go to plan.
I mean, that is a very valid point that I had not considered. I'm going to do my bonus action. It's going to pass. No, it's not. It's going to fail. It's going to fail. But I'm not going to declare the trigger to kill zombies because McMorning has pissed off on his own.
Yeah, makes sense.
Over to you.
Okay. I think what makes sense to me here is at this point I'm gonna have a Sammy go. Sammy is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and concentrate.
Yep. Just go be a significant model in place.
Yeah. Over to you. I just have the swine curse left, and I'm probably not going to muck about with it.
No, that's fair. I'm going to go with the Kentari. Kentari's going to ride. No, I'm going to move at this point. Well, the Kentari has metallic arms, so I am movement 6, and I'm not unimpeded, despite being a horse-ish. Horse adjacent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and indeed 6. I'm going to try and ride with me, targeting the zombie. That is not enough, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm just going to move to the end of 2 inches. That's the Kentaro done. Take the Bob Ross approach to simple duels. That's okay. You're swine cursed, sir.
I think we do the logical thing and declare a charge. You are scary.
Terrifying 12.
I'm
11.
scared.
Terrifying 11. You are scared.
I will punch you because I'm not a coward. I am not afraid this time. And that is a 16 with onslaught.
That's an 18.
You got it.
My deck has been fire this turn.
It has.
It really
but
has.
that happens. That is in fact part of the game.
That is it. Consequential odds are a thing. And is my number one selling point to like 40k players when they ask about it. Little Gassigo there, and I believe that's turn.
It is. End of turn. Bo Peep turns into
A delightful.
a
new friend.
And Wong takes a damage from poison. And Swine Cursed 1 takes a poison.
So that's Swine Coast 1/1 at the top as a result.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
as a result of the poison.
he's going to heal. He's going to lose a poison. Rogue Necro is going to heal, lose a poison. McMorning, no. Kentaurai heals, loses a poison. The Nurse heals, loses a poison. And I think that's... Oh, sorry. I think that's everyone.
I'm going to reveal Power Ritual.
Not yet, you're not. We do strategy first.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing you can do to stop me, so I'm taking it away now.
Fair enough.
But yes, I have
enough.
2 strategy. I don't have... Nope, I don't. We're tied on this one.
But
You have 1. I have 1. You have Strap Point. I do not.
I'm going to declare Let Them Bleed. Because both...
That makes sense.
This Swine Cursed and Albert are below half health.
Below half. Yep. I do not... I reveal Power Ritual. I do not reveal my other scheme.
Yep.
Going into turn 4.
I need to start splashing some damage around.
Oh, you're getting there.
Yeah, but there's like a whole bunch of people over here. And Sammy and stuff. But hopefully if we get some poison going, we should be okay.
Yeah. I have no stones to spend on cards.
I should probably shuffle my deck and draw a new hand.
That's a thought.
I am good for initiative. Growth spurt's gone away. I really like your little labely things. I also have a 3, which means you have a 5.
Yeah. However, you went first last turn, which means you have the option to cheat first.
I do. And I'm going to put in this 7.
A 7? Well, I'm going to do the same thing.
Cool, crack on. Your choice,
All
sir.
right. I will go first. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10. Generate pass tokens accordingly.
Yes. We shall, in fact, go with Wong first.
Non-reasonable.
What I would like to do is spend 1 glowy, do the glow, spending 1 glowy off of the Swine Cursed and 5 off of Olivia for a total of 6 spent for 3 cards drawn.
Do you want to take any off McMorning?
I don't. Nice try, though. And I will cheat in for the glow. So I will draw 1, 2, 3 cards. Discard 1 card. Then everyone in range gains a glowy. And then friendly Wizz-Bang models heal 1
and
gain another glowy. Oh wait, no, I already gave her that. Then Wong is going to zap.
Yeah, it's not a big surprise.
We'll declare Cataclysm.
Yes.
The first is going to be centered on Olivia, and then is going to hit these 3. So last bite is going to be on a TN 17 because Olivia increases the TN of any simple duels you make by +2.
Before you do, because this will damage Olivia, right?
It will.
The last bite has a movement of 0.
Yes.
I'm not making the duel unless you want to get Olivia fast or something like that. But you have just as much chance of killing the last bite by putting down a normal shockwave.
Yeah, we'll just do that then.
Yeah. Because, like,
that's fair.
Because
I did not realize they were no
movement of 0. Like, Wiz not big. Sorry, I do beg your pardon. Yeah, movement of 0, size of 1. What order would you like me to flip cards in?
Please do the last bite first, then Rogue, then McMorning.
So, despite a valiant effort, the last bite will die.
Okay.
And I will have a new corpse marker. Sorry, what was the remainder of this order?
Rogue Necro, then McMorning, please.
And this is 13. Am I aiming for?
You are looking for a 13 move, yes.
So that is a fail.
So that'd be 5 damage on the Rogue Necro.
That would be 5 damage on the Rogue Necro. I will take the 5 damage. Which I don't like, but there we go. McMorning. Oof. I will cheat this 10.
Okay. Goes up to 8.
Yep. That's going to suck.
Wong draws a card because a friendly model within 6 of Sammy suffered damage.
Sure.
So Petty Illusions. Now we'll discard. No. This card. Wong is going to do that again.
Yep.
We're just going to see this time. If I throw this here. Nah, I can't get it. Wah. Think what we do is we just Cataclysm or Fizzap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let that one fail, and then I'll Fizzap. And I will cheat this in for the Surge trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I will just hit Rogue Necro and McMorning.
Yep.
And draw my card. Rogue Necro first.
Mm-hmm. I'll put in this 10.
Okay.
McMorning. Lordy. Because he'd take 10 damage at this point.
10 damage, because it's not capped.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put that in.
All right. He'll take 11 next time.
I mean, there's got to be some degree of satisfaction from one-shotting a master.
There is, so it is so fun. All right, that is Wong done.
Okay. I think I'll go McMorning at this stage. Let's have a look at the top 3 cards. Yeah. Put them back thusly. Oh, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that later. That's fine. Don't worry. That's okay. I'm going to plastic surgery the Rogue Necromancy, targeting myself. It goes off.
Mm-hmm.
McMorning gains 2 poison, which he should have gained last turn, and I forgot. So he should be on 3 poison. And I will take the Savage Bite. I will Savage Bite Alphonse. Punchy. I'm on a 14.
Alphonse is at 11 right now. You're at 14?
Yeah.
I'll go to 17.
I will go to 19 with Pouncing Strike.
Okay.
So double nick, because hard to wound.
Yeah.
Please take 4 damage.
I will lower Glory by 3 and take 1.
Cool. I will bounce to here, and I will punch the Swine Cursed.
Swine Cursed has 18.
I will see you at 18.
Okay. 3 take, because tied.
Nothing. That's irritating. I will punch the Swine Cursed. I'm going to stone for a mask.
19.
Well, I can't do it again. Please take 4 damage.
I will lower my Glowy by 3 and take 1.
Yep. I will land there. I will punch Alphonse.
I'm at a 10.
15.
You're at a 15.
Yeah.
Double negative. Go ahead.
Please take 3 damage.
I will spend a glowy and go to 1.
I will use Twisted Genius. I'm going to eat 3 corpse markers because there's plenty. I'm going to eat that one and that one. One comes straight back down. I'll leave it in its spot, and then the other one could be a card.
Yep.
And I will summon Zombie number 3. Has to be in base to base with me.
I will get a pass token.
You will get a pass token. It will gain slow. Book morning done.
Okay. I'll go with my Gatro Bocor.
Yep.
They are going to heal Alphonse.
Just let him die.
We're going to cheat this for the heal to go off. For 3!
Yeah.
We will do our Protective Spirits bonus action, needing a 5. We get it. I will spend a glowy to build in the Surge trigger. Draw a card. So shielded on these 2. I will heal Alphonse again. I do. For 2. And I will heal Alphonse a 3rd time. I do. For 1.
There you go.
Bocor is done. Clock to you.
I'm going to activate the Rogue Necromancy.
Yep.
The Rogue Necromancy is going to punch. Oh, I mean, everything sucks now. Everything was great.
It's true. Everything does.
Everything does suck. I'm going to punch Alphonse. In for a penny, in for a pound.
All right.
Punchy.
16?
Nah. Do it again.
13.
Hello. Let's go with Pouncing Strike.
Okay. That would be 20, so negative twist because of hard to wound.
Please take 3 damage.
3. Take 2 after shielded.
Yep, I'm going to land pretty much where I am with the Swine Cursed and punch him.
Swine Curse 19.
17. You were due. At the end of the second attack, I'm going to discard a card and flurry, gaining 2 poison in the process.
Yep.
I'm going to punch Alphonse. 11.
19.
Yep, cool. Clock on you.
18. Okay. I think that what we're going to do is... I think we have to give up on that. And that's okay. I mean, it's not okay. But it is what it is, as the kids say.
They do it.
So I think what we do is, in order to get... What do we do here? I think I go with the Swine Cursed up top left, because he is in the more immediate danger. He is going to disengage from your Vombi.
Take swing.
I have a 7.
I have a Mathalemy 12. There we go. Leg flip.
Right. Yeah.
4. Sorry, 2.
All right. And then I will charge.
Cool.
I will punch Ezekiel in his face.
Yep. Doesn't seem unreasonable.
Is he manipulative or anything?
No, he has protected, but I got no cards in hand.
Currently have a 9.
I have a 12.
12 to a 9.
12 beats 9.
It do. Let me just see something. I think I've already jokered. Right?
Yeah, you have. I'm pretty sure you have.
I have
You
not.
have not. You have not. So it is there. But I think both of them.
But do I want to cheat this?
Unless you got it in your hand.
That is a good question. No, I don't think I want to cheat this. I'll let this fail.
Cool. Cool.
And that is me done. Over to you.
He's no longer a real threat of any kind. You've got a 0-inch engage, so the zombies can just piss off. I'm going to activate the Centauri. The Centauri is going to ride with me.
Mm-hmm.
Very successfully. So I'm going to push 5 inches in any direction. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put a zombie in base contact with myself. Let's do some cloning. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I could just go claim that back marker. And points me prizes. So I'm going to do that.
I think.
Despite the fact I set him up for combat, he's going to go be a scheme runner.
Yeah, but he's scoring your points, and that's the important thing.
That's the important thing.
I think we just go with Alphonse here.
Mm-hmm.
First thing he's going to do is growth spurt.
Yep. Yeah.
He gets it. But he doesn't get the surge. And then he is going to punch McMorning.
Cool.
I have a 10.
I have a 14.
I will cheat to a 16 with the blast marker.
Okay.
Hard to wound on him, yeah?
Nope. No, he has disguised
please
instead.
take 3 damage on McMorning and 1 damage on Zombie and Rogue Necro.
So I'll do the damage on those two. I'm going to spend a stone to reduce on McMorning. And what was the damage?
3 min, so 1.
I'll take 1.
I'll punch McMorning again.
14.
I'll miss. I'll punch McMorning a 3rd time.
Oh, because you're fast.
Okay.
17.
Alphonse is done. Over to you.
Okay. In the great words of the philosopher of our time, Macho Man Randy Savage. Thinking. I think I go with a little gasser. And I'm just going to go hide behind this wall. Because I'm height 1 and it's height 2. Clock on you. You there?
I'm sorry. What?
Sorry, did you cut out for us? Did one of
the
us
gasser.
Gas has gone down here. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry.
He's going to hide behind that wall so Sammy can't bury him.
All right. I'm going to go Swine Cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Swine Cursed. He's going to bite you, Rogue Necro.
Mm-hmm.
You're scary, though.
Yep.
Too scary for me.
Oof.
Are you still too scary?
Yep.
No, not scary this time.
Got the fuck over yourself.
That is going to be a 17 with Terror for Bite.
That is a 8.
17 to 8 is a straight flip. Goes to negative because you're hard to wound.
I am indeed.
And week of 2.
I'll take 2.
And then I will
Because
Fast action, punch ya. You're scary. Too scary. Oh, terrifying 11.
terrifying 11. So unless you're
I am just too afraid of you.
yep. Because I got hard to hit and
Already?
hard to kill, so I can and I've got an upgrade I could discard for some damage reduction as well. Okay, so that's not awful.
Yeah, I think you've got this one, but yeah.
I have no idea. I've absolutely no idea. I think we're down to zombies. And a nurse that's just kind of hanging out. She's just like, I'm going to go over here and do that thing. You can't leave all the dead people to do stuff. So let's go with a zombie number 1. Who's on 5 health. I'm going to reckless. I'm going to walk to there. I'm going to charge to here. In fact, I don't have to charge to there. I can charge. What's the Gator Buckle's max health?
6.
So he's under health already. That's okay. Olivia's not manipulative or anything like that. So let's punch her.
She is very killable. She's defense 4.
Well, that's an 18.
I have a 13. So negative twist.
Negative twist. Tomes do nothing for me. 2 damage.
Takes 1 after shielded.
I will punch you again. Well,
Red Joker.
Not mad about that. I'm going to put the clock on you.
All right.
I'm going to make sure all my numbers in the app are accurate, because that'd be like that.
Unfortunately, my numbers will be up to date for schemes and strats, but not wounds and conditions.
That's fine. That's fine.
I really don't have much, so I'm going to disengage with Olivia from the zombie.
9.
7. So negative.
Less nothing. The Black Joker has been very consistent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Concentrate. She's done. Oh, and she'll put up the thing where if you end a move next to a scheme marker, you explode.
Absolutely, that makes sense.
Clock to you.
Thanks. Have you ever played Bushido? Have you ever played Bushido?
I have not.
Bushido has a really good
thought
rule.
about it.
It's a really fun game, and I really like the psychology aspect of its combat. But it has a really cool rule for like zombies or dogs or anything like small packs of monkeys, that kind of thing. And the rule is group, and that basically means if I was to activate like a the equivalent of a zombie in that game, they all activate at once. So if I've got 5 zombies, cool, I'm going to activate all 5 zombies. And it really gets around summoning for activation control.
I dig it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to go with this minor zombie up top. This minor zombie is not engaged, so it's going to charge you to pretty much there. Actually, I will brains, because then I can just move towards you and then just punch you. Because move is a bendy line and charge isn't. Due to pack mentality, I'm actually going to get a bonus of +1 to this. Oh.
Hey, 19.
19, the one card that could beat me. Let's do that again. Oh, shit.
Well, I'm at a 16, and that's where I will stay.
You're at a 16. I am at an 18. So neck flip. Pinks take 1 damage on mod. I'm gonna
So
use.
I so I die,
I'm gonna.
but I
use...
live.
But you live. I'm gonna clone. Oh, because. Yeah,
When you kill a swine cursed.
Yeah, I'm not, for a moment there, I thought I was going to get my zombify trigger and turn you into a zombie.
No. I summon a Bayou Gremlin.
I get a pass token. Is it summon or replace?
And it's a summon.
Cool.
And then enemy models with Impulse 2 of the summoned model suffer 1 damage. So suffer a damage, mindless zombie.
I thought I killed a model with a mindless zombie there.
Oh, I played Scott from Breachburnt the other day. He was running an Asura led list.
Nice.
And what it was is he ran Asura, Ezekiel, and Dead Rider.
Yeah.
And then the Dead Rider consistently was getting 4 zombie charges after his activation with his Revel in whatever. Dude, those things. Once you get that many attacks, it's like Hamlin levels of ludicrous.
Quantity is equality. I used to run a Reaver 2 list with the Ghost Eater, Asura, and Ezekiel, and just have 4 summoners. Like, here you go. Here's models. Yeah, that's that zombie done.
It is your zombie done. I think we're just going to have Sammy go. Sammy is going to walk 1, 2. Well, before she does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so she does have to walk twice. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's going to go to here, so she's in position to kill your gasser next turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sammy's done. Over to you.
I'm going to activate Ezekiel. Let's look at the top 3 cards of my deck. And I will put them back thusly. Ezekiel is a kind and gentle soul. So I'm going to Healing Energy the Biogrammon. That goes off. He will heal 1 health. And then with a Debt of Gratitude trigger, you must remove this. You move Ski Marker. I'm then going to heal you again. That goes off. I will heal you for 3, and then you must remove a Ski Marker.
I will remove this one.
Boop. I will attempt my ritual. It goes off.
Hey.
Shielded for zombies. That is Ezekiel done. Not mad at that.
Good job, Ezekiel. All right, what do we do here? Do we do anything here? I think we do. I think we just shoot Ezekiel twice with our Bayou Gremlin, because that's all we have left.
Yeah.
Bayou Gremlin is going to boomstick stat 4 on Ezekiel's defense.
I have no card to discard for protected. I'm on a 15.
I'm on a 13. I will buy you 2 card, because why not?
Boom.
Hey, I get it. 15, baby.
Do it. Do your thing.
I got him, pa. I have to declare a trigger, so I push 3 inches towards the target. Damage flip is negative, which would be 1 damage. And then I push 1, 2, right into you. I'm going to kabong ya. Well, I'm going to bash you for 7.
I'm on a 10.
I'm not going to bash you. I'm done.
Cool. And is that you? Is that my board now?
It is your board.
So I'm going to go with Zombie number 2, who has extra legs. So he's just going to make his way. Let me do that better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is Olivia with an 8? No. So I will neither vomit on her nor will I charge her. But I might still go reckless and get stuck in somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. He's convinced he has poison and can heal.
He'll get more.
He'll get. That's it. I got a zombie up here. And the nurse will focus. She'll try and heal herself with her bonus action. Needs a 4. Oh, hang on. Wrong button. There we go. Yes, that goes off. I will have the preparations trigger to give myself another focus, and I will heal 1 health.
Hey.
And I think that's turn.
I think so.
So poison for people. So the rogue necromancy will heal 1 and lose a poison. McMorning will lose a poison and heal 1.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, that's all my models. Oh no, and then the nurse will heal 1 and lose a poison. So the nurse is back to full health. Oh, I've not been with my other zombie. My other zombie. I have zombie number 3.
Oh, so you do. Where are they? Oh yeah.
Um.
Well, I still have not flipped shuffled cards, so feel free to.
I'm gonna vomit on Alphonse because he's moved 5. If I remember rightly.
He is. I've got the Ocho.
I equally oched.
You have oched. You got me.
Double neg goes to 4 cards. Please take 1 damage, 1 distracted, 1 poison. Which, of course, is very relevant now because that now becomes a damage.
It does.
I lose my. I might go reckless and do that again.
That's the spirit. Hey, 16, baby.
6.
Alphonse takes a poison damage.
Yep.
All right.
Do you want to play out or do you want to have a chat? How do you want to? What do you want to do? At this point?
I would like to play out through Wong's activation. After Wong's activation, I'm good.
See where we are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I just want to see if I can hit big numbers happen.
I mean, that's fair. But we should do some scoring before we get there.
We should.
I'm going to score Raid the Vaults because I've got this guy and this guy.
Yeah. I have these 2.
Yep. So you're going to score.
I do not reveal any schemes.
Oh no. So that should be 4-3 at this point. Yes. Yeah, that's what the app says. Cool. Straight into turn 5. Shuffle. I have a hand again. Hooray!
And I'm going to discard a 2, the Black Joker, a 2, and a 2.
Well, it would have been a winning hand at poker.
You know, if we were playing poker. When I move.
Jim, this is exactly the tonic I needed after a miserable game last week. Thank you
sorry.
for that. Hey, look, they happen.
Yeah. All right. I have no cards to stone.
No. I'm good for initiative when you are.
Sorry, no stone to cards.
I understand.
Words. I have a 6+4.
You are winning. I am not cheating. Let's see. Get your Wong out.
All right, we're gonna whip the Wong out. Wong's gonna start by using the glow.
Do you want to
I have to say that.
Do you want to take 9 glowy off my morning? No.
No, I'm going to take 4 glowy off of the Gatro Bokor
Okay.
to draw 2 cards.
Can you see him?
I am almost positive I can.
Because
Oh,
there's an impassable marker, with blocking and a big old zombie.
darn you, Vombi! I will show you the error of your ways. I will remove no tokens.
Hey, look, there's 9 on McMorning
actually-
if you need them.
No. Because, well, actually, yeah. We're going to remove 1 from McMorning
Yay!
and 1 from the Rogue Necro, because the Rogue Necro failing will go to hard to kill either way,
Yes.
unless you drop your upgrade. But basically, it doesn't change the math there, and it gets me a card back.
Mm-hmm. Math be math.
So my flip for it fails, but I will cheat the crow in, so it'll go off. I draw a card, so I cycled my card, but importantly, everyone in Pulse 6 of me gains a glowy.
Mhm.
That I can see the Necro because he's big.
Yes.
I can't see the Swine Curse because these 2 are big, because Zombies are size 3 for some reason.
Because they're massive.
And then Alphonse will heal 1 and gain a glowy from the crow trigger.
Look, if you're going to stitch a whole bunch of people together, you're not going to make them human size.
I mean, that's fair. Go big or go home, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of, I started blasting. All right, built-in Cataclysm. I'm gonna settle this one here,
Mm-hmm.
and then my other one is gonna go and hit. Actually, no, we're gonna put 1 here, and we're gonna center 1 on Alphonse. The one on Alphonse does the damage to him, make him fast and glowy, but it's a TN 15 willpower duel or move duel for the Zombies, the Necro, and McMorning.
Cool. What order do you want me to do stuff then?
Let's do Vombi 3, Rogue Necro, McMorning.
I think a lot of people are about to die. So Vombi. No. So he's going to take 4 damage.
4 damage.
And die. I'm going to make a scrap marker because I've got plenty of corpses.
Okay.
Next order.
Other Vombi.
It lives.
Rogue Necro. He's going to need a 10 to pass.
He is going to need a 10, and I will drop my upgrade to reduce.
Okay, so you'll take
fail.
1. You'll fail, take 3 damage.
Yes. So I'll take 1 damage.
Yep.
And
then McMorning.
McMorning needs a 9. There is a 9.
Yeah. So you cheated?
Yep.
We're do it again.
I mean, fair.
This time I will declare Cataclysm again. I'm going to drop it down here, the other one down here, and I'm going to drop this one so that I'm hitting everyone except Alphonse. So these are going to be easier for you to pass, but I'm not going to kill Alphonse. No, we're again, big or go home, and I'm going to call it after this turn, this activation anyway, if that's cool with you.
Yes.
So maximum silliness. We're going to blast off of Alphonse again.
Okay.
So Bokor is going to gain fast and glowy out of an abundance of practice. And then Vombi, Necro, McMorning, please.
Vombi. What's the target number? 15. So he needs a 10.
15.
I don't care if he dies. That's fine. So he'll take 4 damage.
Yep.
Rogue passes. No, 15.
15.
15. Hard to kill.
He's hard to kill. And then McMorning.
Target number 15, so I need a 9.
Yeah.
There's a 10.
We're going to do it again. We got it. And can't hit anyone else, so I'm just going to drop it off of Alphonse one more time. Hitting those 3, Vombi, Rogue Necro, then McMorning, please.
Vombi, it's fine. Rogue Necro. Rogue Necro can die at this point, I think.
Black Joker, Black Joker, Black Joker, Black Joker.
No, he's fine. I'm putting this 12.
All right. Good game, sir.
Very good game. So I just like to... My intent for this turn... One is to just walk the little gasser next to Sammy and then pull my finger.
Yep.
Goes off, you gain poison.
Yep.
Poison 1 or poison 2? Poison 1. Used to just be a flat 2 damage.
Yeah.
The Kentaurai is going to ride with me, drop a scheme marker, run back to where he was.
Yep.
So scheme marker go there. Ooh, not in range.
That said,
I don't think I can score any more strat point anyway.
yeah, you would need to have your non-summons on this marker.
Yeah.
And realistically, just go over here, get the point.
Yeah, that's the better. A point here or maybe a point here. So we'll do point there.
You'll kill Olivia pretty easy with the zombie or the flesh construct.
Yeah. He's going to go there. It's not going to. So we shall deny you that marker at least.
Mm-hmm.
The Zika will keep healing the bio gremlin to remove any scheme markers you put down.
Yep.
Which is a very handy thing to do. And then realistically, that's all of the impacts I'm going to have. And Sammy getting another poison because the end of the gasser's turn. So even if Sammy kills the gasser, she's going to take 2 points of damage. So she's going to take a point of damage.
Yeah.
At the end of the turn, which is the more significant thing here. So that at the end of turn 5, I'll declare Power Ritual and let them bleed.
Yeah, I actually had the same ones.
Oh, there you go.
Because my anticipation was, I can blast all the things and they'll all take chip damage and go from there. But yeah, when I killed the leftovers quickly and didn't go after the flesh construct, I realized that I had given up on that because once leftovers was down, your other option is the Kentaurai, and it was by itself, and I had no way to chase it with reliable damage.
Yeah, makes sense.
But no, that was fun, man.
It was fun, man. Jim, again, thank you very much for the game. Thank you to you for watching, and until next time, handy viewers, such as you are, as ever, I need a better outro.
Oh my God. Becky, look at his beard. It's just so